So watch out out bottom.
There's your snowball coming in right now. It's over, and they go on wall. Actually, a quick disruption. Telekinesis is still available, and they're going to drag Lucky back in range of Puppy. The VS stun's still available, but they do not need it. Kuro will take the first blood for the Fog of War and just come right on top of Mandus. And yep, there it is. The ball of Na'Vi. It'll connect. VS done straight away, and Tuskar will take the last.
He's done for.
Snowball it in. Eclipse before it happens. There's your disruption defensively. The wave of terror just come up, and there's your Eclipse. Puppy will go down. Kuro, he actually stole Eclipse. He can turn back into this fight right now, and there it goes. He takes Mandus. Starcat comes in, Telekinesis just to pick him up and throw him away for the moment. Nakuro's in a lot of trouble. 2 poison and the Starfall to connect on him. And for once, Na'Vi put themselves in too deep. Avos gonna blink him.
Avos too?
No, they get the arrow on him, and then the blink in. He's still inside the Mass Serpent Wards, and then Brewmaster goes for the split. Avos goes into Oldie, and the shock. He's at least able to get back in range of his own tier 2 tower, but they're gonna get rid of this fire Brewling, but not in time. Now the snowball, who are they trying to bring into this one? It's just a snowball defensively, and now it rolls back out again. Reed's low on life. There goes your Walrus punch to bring him down. The arrow, though, will connect on Funnick, but with a DD on Dendi, they do not want to stick around, especially Wadafucker is now 7 for 0. Yep, fortification goes, Mass Serpent Wards also drop, and Brewmaster's used his split. The arrow flies out, but it only hit on the Necro units now. Kuro, he's done that pretty hard, trying to run himself away while the snowball goes back in. It's in very, very deep, and it's just Funnick. He's in the middle of 4 heroes inside the base, while the Brewmaster Oldie is about to wear off, but there's been no collateral kills. Puppy swapping Dendi back into the BKB wind-up. They have to retreat right now. Mandus locked up for a little bit with the extra stuns. The long-range raise couldn't connect. Man, how about you? They only jump back out again. We've got Starcat. There's Loser Beam. VS will go down. Dendi, he's still alive in this fight. And now he'll have a man fight up against Wadafucker, but not enough damage. The death kill. In fact, gives Dendi a triple kill, bringing down the Lunar on the rim. Anybody, but then the blink out by Starcat, snowball back in again. But at the same time, the Brewmaster split went, and a wonderful ward trap of Force and Kuro. They're both on the edge of this one, and Kuro cannot get himself out of these wards. He's trying desperately, but cannot do so. He will drop down the Luna. Hattersball back in the range ranks has also fallen down. A little bit of mistiming there for the arrow, but now the Eclipse will go. Funnick gets evaporated, and a Force trying to run back into the SD just quickly disrupts him up, while Dendi as well as Puppy battling up against Starcat in the mid, and Lycan, he's going back inside the bottom. Probably not the greatest thing to do now. He's drunk and hazed up, a quick loosen beam, and just retreats himself out. A quick TP out, and he'll be out to safety.
So close.
And with arrows, able to connect on Dendi, Brewmaster jumps into the instant clap and split. Snowball though, they wait it out. They waited as much of it out as possible, and then they come in and Mandus the BKB winds up. SD Destruction was in time to protect the Lunar at least, and the Moonlight Shadows tried to do the same thing, but they've lost to it to buy back another one. Mass Serpent Wards, not the greatest place for Na'Vi to be fighting, especially when that Eclipse is coming down so hard. When it gets split between the Necro units, a Force will go down. Last minute shackles, but Dendi just 2 hits Reeves. They're trying to move up towards the high ground. A good pick up there by Kuro, dragging the SD back. And they will be without the SD for this engagement. Still Necrobooks not being popped off here from a Boss. And now Brewmaster jumps in for the split. Dendi, he's locked in a tight corner. At the same time, Puppy, he's in way too deep. Avos, he's trying to battle up here. They still haven't brought down this melee ranks just yet. Avos, he's actually shackled up. Dendi may as well wind up the ulti. He's trying to just man fight up against Mandus. The snowball actually protects Avos. They run out, and the extra stun into the Walrus punch. Avos will still go down at the end of the day. The Miranda must buy back, and Lunar is on the sidelines. So Dendi has the opening to bring down that melee Rax, and the Sigil just to slow down Wadafucker.
This might be Rax. Dendi.
Kuro's keeping his distance. Blink in, telekinesis only on the illusions though. Starcat though gets stunned up by the telekinesis drop down, and now the Brewling split will come out from the Rubik. Looking to find out who's he going to try and stun up at the moment. He's going to pick a target. They're just running around at the moment without sending anybody up or down. And the Aegis Immortal from Dendi will be lost here. The Brewmaster ulti is about to wear off on the Rubik. He's still able to get away, maybe a stun off or something. Kuro back to his normal self, but Dendi, he's ward trapped up. Massive more sold again, but Kuro, okay, now he has enough mana to let it rip. Dendi and Death Ult, he will fly from Wadafucker. He jumped in range of the wards. The VS swapped it up, so there was a little bit more space, but then a fade ball out from Kuro. Puppy as well as Kuro.
Azu, they don't have anything.
They snowballed in.
You're gone.
Walrus punches perfectly, and Mandus has had to use his BKB. That's his 9-second BKB going into the Eclipse, and Eclipse stolen again. The Brilliant splits come off. They're looking for a kill on Puppy. They've already managed to bring down Dendy, and Puppy is dropping very low. Swap on cooldown for 1 more second. The Shards try and buy some space. The upside for Na'Vi is the BKB's one off for Mantis. The downside is they got Lycans up in the air. In comes the snowball again from Funning. Polar punches Mantis up into the air. You watch the Panther do a flip, and now the Eclipse comes out. Starcast melting to this. That one came out from Kuro with the double kill for him. They can re-enter in the... And now the Eclipse will go. Wait, that's Kuro's Eclipse. It's Kuro's Eclipse. Starcat will now go for the split. Kuro had to blink himself away. Actually, give him the space. Manus pops off his own Eclipse, but Dandy and Puppy both will survive this. And Funny gets returned towards the engagement. He's got Snowball available. Kuro's in through the rear, and once he gets a steal, in fact, he's just looking to walk his way out of this. What the hell? Now he seals up something. He bought himself a fresh new Eclipse. That's not exactly what he was searching for. And now, once he sealed this time, he goes for Primal Split. He splits him, he's going to try and go solo on Starcat, but Moonlight Shadow's protecting him. Lucky's still being attacked now by Manus, Funny back into the engagement. Snowball short range into Manus. Going to polar punch him up in towards the air while Kuro battling up almost one-on-one up against Starcat while Dendy ward trapped again. Reed's really been on the money for these ones. Kuro will finally go down. Marana taking his killing spree, but Dendy winds up the ulti. VS swaps him out. But now the death ulti will still be there. What a fucker, and Reed's copped the edge of it. Puppy unable to save his mid solo, and they go in deeper. Snowball, he needs a target. He's coming on top of Reeves, and then, well, blinks away to safety. The Shadow Demon disrupts himself defensively over the top, and now in they come Kuro. He stole Arrow, sent up in towards the air, and you're right, the Sigil, they just can't do anything inside of it. And Avors, well, he runs in. Roshan sitting at 1/3 of his life points, and Manus, wow, that BKB does not protect him from the physical DPS of Avors, but he can still know he can't get the kill. Funnick gets the punch up in the air. It's a triple kill for Avors. They'll come in, they'll take Roshan. And with so many heroes on the sideline for so long, we're probably even going to look at the GG in a moment. They're just going to force in top lane. Gift can reach the base. In fact, there's the GG call already. And with Ether Shock, burst damage, and wonderful shards coming out from Funnick. That Tuskar really just turned this game around. Not to mention Rubik. Like, I want to give like early points over to Funnick for the ganks on the Luna on the bottom lane, meaning that Luna never really properly came online. But those fights that happen around bottom tier 3 and mid tier 3 of Next.kz, Kuro, highlight Rubik. Highlight Rubik. Time and time again.
He stole a lot of spells, aka the Brewmaster split, aka the Luna ulti, which were...
From the sky, no more mana left. They're gonna go right in for Kuroki. Okay, you got him though. Here comes the Blink Vacuum. They're not gonna get on the wall on top. Here comes Sandy on the back line. Big meteor from the sky. And look at Avos. He's tanking in the front line now. Pycat, he's dead, but he's got his ultimate. Blink Dagger come back in. Funnick is dead. He didn't pop his mech. I'm not too